Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to 90 at 9, brought to you in association with Bank of New Zealand. This is your morning briefing where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, starting now with news that the European fears are back. US stocks are down 2 to 2.5% in the last hour of trade. European bank stocks were also hit very hard. US bank stocks are also down, and this is because of fresh fears of a Greek default. They're back after Greece missed its budget deficit forecasts. Belgium's Dexia bank saw its shares crash 10%. There is talk it will have to be nationalised, which means bailed out by its government. It's very exposed to Greece. There's an emergency board meeting going on right now. It actually has a market value of about 2.5 billion euros, but relies on 34 billion euros of funding from the European Central Bank. Basically, no other bank will lend to it. The new European Central Bank President, Mario Draghi, says there are bank funding problems in Europe and there are signs of stress rising now that are hitting US banks as well. Citigroup down 9%, Bank of America down 8.3%, Morgan Stanley down 6.7%. These are big moves for US banks. Also, American Airlines, the third biggest airline, there is talk it will have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Its shares fell more than a third. The US 30-year T-bond tends to rise in price, fall in yield whenever people talk about a downturn. That yield was down 14 basis points to 2.78% after the Fed started its twist program of buying longer-term bonds. Now, all this meant the New Zealand dollar fell too, down to 75.3 US cents this morning. That's near a 7-month low. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was 90 at 9, brought to you in association with Bank of New Zealand.